Hello, I'm Lieutenant Colonel Al Leth, and welcome to Fort Benning's Fitness Forum.
The functional movement screen consists of 7 movements. Each movement places an individual in a position where imbalances, asymmetries, and weaknesses become apparent to an individual trained in the functional movement screen. The next movement in the functional movement screen is the in-line lunge. The in-line lunge, with the stride length here, we use the same measurement that we did to find the height of the band for the hurdle step. So for Sergeant McKnight, it's going to be 19 inches. So his rear foot is placed, his toe is placed right at the 0 line, and then 19 inches further, his heel is placed on the 19-inch mark. The feet need to remain right in the middle of the board without any deviation right or left, both the rear foot and the forward foot. The individual can use the dowel rod to get into position. Then once in position, he's going to place the dowel along his spine from head to tail. The opposite arm of the forward leg comes up, and the other arm comes back behind his back. We're looking for 3 points of contact here with the dowel rod: the back of his head, upper shoulders and back, and then the top of the buttock. All 3 points need to remain in contact with the spine throughout movement. The dowel rod needs to remain perpendicular to the ground, pointed straight up and down throughout movement. If we see any variation, a forward flexion or extension of the spine, that would be a reason to knock the score down from a 3 to a 2. As he lunges forward, he's going to attempt to bring his rear knee to the board directly behind his forward heel. And again, we're watching to see that all points of contact, the dowel remains in contact with the 3 points we mentioned at the beginning, and that he's able to execute the movement without the feet moving right or left, continuing to stay right in the center of that board throughout the movement, beginning and end. So this was executed very well, however not a 3, because we see slight movement in the ankles as he's executing. And so what we're looking for here with this particular movement, the points that I mentioned at the beginning, but as we see Sergeant McKnight move, we see a subtle movement or a wobble in his ankles. Even that subtle discrepancy is enough to take a score from a 3 to a 2 on the in-line lunge. And one more time, just to go over these points. Head in contact with the spine, the upper shoulders, top of the buttock, knee right behind the forward heel, feet stay in the center of the board. And then a 1 is scored if the individual can't complete the movement or loses balance.
That does it for this episode of Fort Benning's Fitness Forum. Thanks for watching.